For the next in our series of revalidation videos, we are looking at the role that's been played by some of the Practice Education Facilitators. Laura, you're a PEF based here at the ARI site, based within the acute sector. You've actually developed some local documentation on revalidation. What was the thinking behind that?
I've developed a checklist. It's just to really help people start the process and carry it right through. The checklist sets out the sort of process really, with time limits within, and it contains links to the appropriate website for the NMC and the forms that are required for that, just as a guide really, just to help staff with the process.
You and the whole kind of team of PEFs are really on the sort of front line of revalidation at the moment. How do you think staff are coping with the process?
I think staff are apprehensive until they have more experience of it really. The people that I've come into contact with, once they've asked questions and you've sort of helped sort of dampen their worries for it really, they find out it's not as onerous as what they thought it was, and it's not as time consuming as they initially thought it was as well.
And that's been a consistent message that's come through with everyone we've spoken to, is that initially it looks very scary, but when you break it down, it's lots of things that NMC members should be doing anyway.
Yeah, I think it's a case of being clever as well with your evidence. If you're already doing things like a mentor update for mentoring students, then use that reflection as part of your revalidation and including that on the back of the form even, and then you can, cover two things at once.
And what's been, I guess, the most consistent piece of advice you've been giving to members as you've been working with them?
I think really start as early as you can. Even if your date's 3 years away, start compiling the evidence now, so you don't have a mad rush at the end, but also then you're getting the quality evidence that you need in plenty of time.
And I guess the other thing to say is to, no matter what stage you're at in the process, reach out to yourself and the whole Practice Education team.
Reach out as early as you can if you're needing guidance. The earlier the better. Rather than having to race at the last minute for it, and there's always somebody that people can ask, and as the process goes on everyone's a wee bit more confident with it as well.